Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get your epic class weapons. Now, every item is a quest class item that is epic. The mage one is the scroll of whatever that says, and it drops off of every boss in BWL. Every boss has a chance to drop a class weapon quest chain. Luckily for me, on my first run, the mage one dropped, so it's going to be centered around mage so you guys can see the entire quest line unfold. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So as you can see here, this is the Mage Epic Quest item, and you need to have a Comprehension Charm, and we are going to decipher this scroll, and after we decipher it, we have the scroll Essence of Fire, and you have to imbue the depleted Essence of Fire with magic. So this is the quest, and it has you go to the library here, and you have to sort of pretty much just do what it says. So we're here in the Undercity at the library. The quest itself tells you to go to the library, whether it's Horde or Alliance. And then we have the Essence of Fire. So we have to find Source Essence of Fire. The scroll emits a fire energy unlike other scrolls you've found. There is a magical stone near Drakeladar in the Burning Steps and may help uncover its purpose. Transfer that and find its purpose before bringing it back to the librarian. So I am now going to go teleport to Kaghoe and head to the Burning Steps to, I believe, this stone right here, I think is Drakeladar, but I'll have to do a little research and find that. So that is where I'm headed to show you this next step, so I'll see you when we get there. Voop. Alrighty guys, so after a little bit of exploring, we found a magical stone here in Burning Steps at 1557, and the magical stone is right here, so we are going to go ahead and use this thing on it. Embers of a persistent fire spell. So maybe we have to cast a fire spell here to blast it. So Frost Firebolt is working. I'm not sure what else we need to do. And then this depletes the stone, I'd imagine. And then we are going to then use the scroll on it. So it's a solve fire puzzle. And then a primordial flame appeared right here. So we are going to kill this. It has a lot of HP, so I would not let it hit you. Do normal mage kiting mechanics here. And we're just going to blast it down. As you can see, it is resistant as well. But very easily killed. We then are going to loot it and get the depleted magic essence of flame. And then we are going to now use this with the scroll. And then that gives us that imbued essence of fire. And then we can take this to the Undercity now. So we are then going to head there. We're going to turn this in and see what happens. So I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, so we have made it back here to the library in Undercity. We're going to turn in the Essence of Fire quest. And then it says speak with this person in Everlook to learn more about the rumors. So we now have to go to Everlook, which is in, it is all the way over here across the world in Winter Spring. So we're going to go here and find the person that we turn this quest into. So obviously questing and all these other add-ons aren't really functioning, but as a mage here, you can teleport around the world and do it. Also, just simply read the quest text if you're doing it early on. Eventually, probably in a few weeks or so, these add-ons will be able to show you exactly where to go. But for right now, I would highly recommend just, you know, read the quest text, do a little reading, and you'll figure it out. So I'll see you when we get to Everlook. Alrighty guys, so it is very, very, very important to do the Frost section of this quest the proper way. So you have to accept the quest, and then the quest will give you 4 things to do. So after you accept it, you have to then go to the Frost Scourge, and you have to kill the giants to get the notes. You will be able to do the stone part that we saw with fire. However, you need to make sure that you get your notes first, and then you go and do the stone. Alrighty, so I'm doing step 1 here. I'm killing a giant. You need to be very careful. They can be slowed with Frostfire Bolt. However, they do hit very, very hard. So we are killing the giant, and we got these spell notes on our very first kill. Obviously, you know, because I'm recording, so we wouldn't have it any other way. Then the next step is to translate the scroll, so make sure you have comprehension charms on you. And we are going to then go to the magic stone and do it. So we are going to then translate the scroll, as we see here. And then we are going to find the frost essence. So we are now going to get the essence of frost. We have this part here. And we are going to go get the Essence of Frost. Now, the important thing is if you go to the Essence of Frost first, you will not be able to decipher the scroll, which is very, very important that you make sure you do this order properly, otherwise it will fail. So we're now going to go to the magical stone here, and we are going to use our... we're going to break this and solve the frost puzzle, which Frostfire Bolt has worked out for me, so I'm not sure if you have to hit it with fire spells. Yeah, so you have to hit it with frost spells. Then the Cryomancer spawns, and then we have to defeat the Cryomancer here. As you can see, it's not too big of a deal, especially if you are geared. You'll be able to just kill him. Then you get the depleted frost. Then you imbue the Essence of Frost right here. We are going to head back to Everlook to turn in this quest. Anyway, that is the full part there. I hope it helps you out a ton, and make sure you do it in that exact order, otherwise you will have to restart it. Alrighty guys, so we've made it back to Everlook, and we are going to turn in this quest, and then we get a foul interference. So the foul interference says stop the corruption of Mazthoril, so we have to investigate Mazthoril, which is very, very interesting. That is going to be the blue dragon area here. So before you head out, guys, you need to make sure that you have at least 5 comprehension charms. I'm just going to buy 10 of them just to make sure that I have as much as possible. But thus far, I have used 7, but I'm getting a little insurance just in case I mess it up. So there you have it. I have 10 comprehension charms. Unfortunately, there's no reagent vendor there, so I had to teleport back to Oregon. We'll go back on the flight path, but just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of that you have those comprehension charms. So we are going to head over there and stop the corruption to get the incomplete Staff of Order, which is pretty cool. So we're going to head there and show you guys that fun stuff. Alrighty guys, we've arrived at Mazthoril, and we are going to run into the big cave. You need to be careful. These are elite blue dragons, so do your best not to pull them, because you do not need to kill them. You just need to sort of enter this cave, and then it says fell interloper slain. So we need to kill these mana thirst imps here, and we need to get scrolls of spatial mending from them, and then we need to use them on the glowing fell rift. So target these imps, watch out for the blue dragons, and this is what you need the comprehension charms for. So as you see, we get that scroll, then we are going to use our decipher here for it, and then we are going to use it on this glowing portal right here, and we need to do 5 of them in total. There are a bunch in this cave, and you do need to progress through the cave for the final part of the quest, because you do need to take the teleporter. So we are going to then use this here on the portal, which we need to target before we use it. Then we close it, and they summon demons as well. So there are the fell interlopers that we need to defeat, and they don't have much health, so they are pretty easy. So we're going to kill all 5 of these just by doing that exact process I showed you there. Kill the imp, find a portal, close the portal. Just be careful, you're surrounded by elite dragons that have over 10k HP, so that is probably the hardest part, is navigating the cave, finding the imps, and not dying in the process. So there you guys go, and I will show you the end when we get there. So as you can see, I'm in the back of the cave here, and there are a ton of imps and stuff that you can kill. It's important to note that in Classic WoW, mobs of the same type do not aggro unless they're the same. So because this is a demon and they are dragonkin, you can actually pull these and leash them to the back here so you can kill them. And so that is what you're going to want to do. And there are just a ton of imps at the very back of the cave. But once again, be careful for Scryer and Mana Claw, because they are very powerful dragons that you do not want to fight. You will definitely not be able to solo these named dragons. But you can kite the imps like you see me doing here. Kill them. It is not 100% drop rate. I've only gotten 2 right now, but there's a bunch of spawn points right here, so you can essentially just sit at this back part of the cave, kill these couple imps till you get these scrolls, and then you close the portals accordingly. So I just want to show you guys exactly what to do here. And then at the very end, you're going to step on that blue rune. Do not step on it beforehand, otherwise you can break your quest. So just be aware of that, and I would recommend just being careful, looting these imps, and then you sit here and do this until you get it all. So anyway, just want to show you that, and I'll show you the final step of the quest once we've gotten all 5 portals and closed it all. Alrighty guys, so we have killed all 5 of the interlopers, and then we have to report to Halia, which is right here on this blue rune that we click on. So we are just going to run right here and run right over it in order to get to her. She is at the top of the mountain. You do need to take this in order to get to her, and then we turn in the quest, and then we are able to get the incomplete Staff of Order. And then you use the, you combined it with all 3 reagents in order to get the final thing. So we have all 3 here with the Essence of Frost and the Essence of Fire and the incomplete Staff of Order. So we then right click our staff, and bam, we have completed the Staff of Order. So we can then equip it, and then after 30 seconds you get to use it. This is the arcane one that we have on right now, and we will then equip it to get the fire one, and we are done with that, and we now have our epic mage class weapon. So this was a really fun journey. It was a little buggy at times, but this thing looks so cool. And then in order to swap the specs of it, you just have to use the thing. So I'm going to tune it to fire, and now I have my fire mage Staff of the Inferno. If I want it to frost, I will just use it there as well. But what an awesome, very fun, epic quest. I really enjoyed these in the earlier phases. It was a little buggy for Mage having to do the order, but the best idea is to just follow the quest text word for word, step by step. And I imagine they'll fix it at some point, but just do it in order and you'll get your awesome, epic staff. So anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.